Hi there. Return on your investment. That is what I would like to talk about today. My name is Teresa Bristol. I am a doctor of physical therapy and an entrepreneur here in the greater Atlanta area, where I take care of people of all ages with common and not so common injuries. Return on your investment. I remember the first car that I bought. I was 19. The second car, let's put it that way, because I sold the first one pretty quickly because it didn't have power steering or air conditioner. So the second car that I bought was a Geostorm. And at that time, I didn't have any established credit. So it was a big deal to get a car. And I got this huge break to finally get one without having a co-signer, but I got a excessive interest rate. So I searched, hit the pavements, went from bank to bank, and finally I found a small bank that said, wow, man, you are in the military, you don't have bad credit, just don't have any credit, but that interest rate they gave you, which I think was somewhere like 17% or something ridiculous, was really high and unfair. So they gave me a break and they refinanced my car within the first few months of me having it and gave me somewhere around a 6-7% interest rate. 19. First real big investment. I kept that car through my years in the military, through my 4 years at FAMU getting my physical therapy degree, into my first job until I total lost it trying to get home because my cousin was having her first child and the baby was in distress. I might have still kept it for even longer than that. So I valued that car. I valued what it took for me to get it. Matter of fact, I paid it off early. Within 3 years instead of the 4 years that they financed me for, because I valued it. And because I kept it for so long and didn't buy another car, I was able to get a good return on my investment, ROI. I believe that when we invest in something, whether it be personal goods, a home, which we do know brings value and adds, it is an asset to us. Our businesses, they also are assets. But I think we have to be very careful with what we invest in, how much we invest in something, and make sure that we can truly get what we put into it and it's above and beyond what we actually put into our investment. So if you buy something or invest in something, spend money building a business, like I started PT Works brick and mortar in 2013. 2014, we officially opened our doors and started treating patients in Florida. And at that time, I had a goal of $15,000 as the startup costs. But as I got into it, and goal meaning I had already did some research on prices to buy certain things, equipment, office desk, basic things that we need, traction table, bicycles, treadmills. So I had an idea of cost, but as I got into it more, I realized there were things that I had not factored in, and then things I wanted to be able to make sure I could cater and take care of each individual group of people, so different age groups. And so I ended up investing actually about $35,000 initially into Physical Therapy Works. But what I got back in less than a year's time far exceeded that. So return on my investment in this brick and mortar space came back to me in less than a year in order to pay off all of what I initially invested of $35,000 plus several times over that in just 1 year. So when we're thinking about a business model and a business plan or investing in something personal, think about the return on your investment. You don't want to spend, this could have went differently. I could have spent $35,000 and not gained that back. I could have lost $35,000. Or even more than that. I could have gotten business and kept having overhead with the office space and paying employees and the lights and the licensing and all that stuff. I could have actually came out with a bigger negative number, if you will, with my investment. So it's important to do your research, to understand the upfront costs, to anticipate the profit, and that's part of creating a business plan, to anticipate how much money you will get within the first year, within the second year, within the third year, to see how long it would take for you to actually get your investment back and actually gain from that investment. Just wanted to share that little bit of knowledge with you in hopes that it will inspire you, one, to be very deliberate when you decide to go into business for yourself or make personal decisions that involve investing your money and your time. So you want to be able to gain something from it. So I hope this was helpful. My name is Teresa Bristol. I am a doctor of physical therapy. I am a entrepreneur here in the greater Atlanta, venturing into all sorts of cool things, including my children's book, which will launch here this summer. I'm super excited. We got a little bit delayed, had a few personal issues that came up, but we're back on track with that, working with my illustrator weekly to create that masterpiece that I'm hoping to share with you all very soon. And also another line of business of mine, which is business coaching. Anyone who is interested in learning how to be a successful business, someone who builds something sustainable that will last you. 2014 is when I became brick and mortar. Over 12 years ago, I ventured into business in different capacities. So I have a unique background, being from the military, a sergeant in the Army, starting out, my college degrees, all the way from my entry level to my doctorate in physical therapy. A wide range of experience working with a lot of different age groups, people, and cohorts. So if you want to know more, DM me. Search more details on my Instagram at Dr. Teresa Bristol. You can also look on my YouTube by searching Dr. Teresa Bristol as well. I look forward to hearing from you, and I do wish you the very best. Let's go out and make Monday a great day. Bye.